Good day, welcome to Multi-Nice Design. In the continuation of our shopping plaza that we were working on, in the last episode we were able to create all these things. So if you're wondering how do I get the shadow casted to this level, this is how it's being done. So you go to graphics display option, then you go to light and you change the sun setting. So here, if you increase it to like 80 and reduce this one to 15, you're going to see the effect. So you click like that, say apply, see everything got disappear. So if you are increasing the shadow, depends on what, so you can have that in your workspace. So let me just like return it back to the way it was. So that is how you can just increase and decrease the shadow of the plan. Depends on what you are designing and so on. So click apply and let's continue. So from here now, what we want to basically do is to work on this plan accurately, then work on the environment to the very best knowledge of how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to remove all this door and all these outside doors are not required. So I'm going to get a door here. So let's have a door on this particular place. So now my concentration most especially is going to be on this confidence aspect. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to divide this confidence into two. To click and be divided into two. So I will check the measurement. So from here to the mid to the center and then to here in this edge. So I will say equal. So move that to the middle. So one part for female, one part for male. Understand? So that's what I'm going to do. So what we do here is that delete. So what I'm going to do is that the entrance is going to be, so the pass to this position. So I'm going to have the entrance in space. So I'm going to do it. Okay, let it come with this way. So they enter from here into a big space for male to do whatever they want to do. So at this level now, let me just quickly create how easy it's for people to arrive at this level. So the male side, a lot of them contain what urination and every whatever they want to be urinating on. So how do we do that? I will just come and say, from here now, I will just like creating a demarcating wall. So click on this, search for the wall that are not, so interior partition. So just check any wall, any, you can check any, okay, exterior blocking or something like that. So I think something like this 190 interior we do the work. So I'll just like creating from here. So I need to have like this 1 meter interval. This one is such a big thing to do. So you can just like creating this, edit the type. You can duplicate if you are not duplicating, and just edit the type from here. So the solid format is, so this one is too big, so just click it and say 100, or calculate everything should be 12 plus 12, then you add whatsoever that is needed to that. So let's just say we have 90. Okay, and say okay, click OK. So it comes to become smaller, which is okay. From here you can do 1000. So press enter on that. So from there you click and so you start projecting to, so you put it here and push it till you are able to arrive at where you want it to be. So I think from here now you can leave this one, the last part there is remain. So you have how many toilets? 1 2 3 4, which is okay. So if you have that in place, so the next thing is that you can even have more toilets at this level. So here is 15. So what I need here is that I will just like closing this up from here to here. Now remember something is this one should not be a complete must not touch the hard drive completely. So what you just need to do, unconnected, then we remove, let's say we just have it like 2000. you'll just see 2200. So for the height, so it's not going to touch the head height. Now let's say we have like click here, then you can just like adding more to this. You understand? So here now you move from here and say 1000, then another 1000. So I think we have that in place. So this is okay. Then you close this one up as well. Good. So this is what you have. So from here now you can now just like checking for every other things that you need to do. So here now I will just like bring in doors. So you can just pick any doors and just like this one will be okay. So you call it a toilet door and check the accuracy of the dimension. And this one change and this one change it to 75 centimeter. So click OK. So from here now you start dropping them, same time dropping them. So do the same thing here as well. Good. So we have this in place. So the next thing we need to do is to bring the toilet into the WC. Let's say we have WC like this. I think we have that. So we do the same thing here as well. WC, and then WC. So delete this one. Good. You have the WC. Now you can go ahead and get yourself a washing hand basin. So you get a washing hand basin to stay put at that level. So washing hand basin can be here. So let's just see we have washing hand basins right here. So some people can just come into the toilet without just bothering. They just want to wash them. So they don't need to go as far as the toilet. So you get a washing hand basin at this level, so like 5. So after the units, you come here, do whatever you want to do. And you can move from here to another, so like 6. So now, for the next side, we need something called urinal. So what I'm going to do is here, I will just like go to components. So loading the family. I think I have them in one of my old stock. So matches. So just like the matches library. So what I come here to do is that I will search for special equipment. So domestic elevation meter, things like that. So I don't think I have it here. So what I do is I will go again to plumbing and feature. So I think I have them here. I think we have a lot of things. So bath and sewer. If you like this is what you need, it's okay. If you don't like them, go on. So features, I have contact towel dispenser. So toilet cubicle. Okay, these are toilet cubicle. I can even borrow from here and put it where, but I don't need those. So let me just say WC and urinal, which is okay. So I'm having WC and urinal here. So this is urinal. I'm going to click that and make use of it. Open. You see from 2019. So I'm having it in a place. So click here now, rotate, then set your urinal to give space. So as you are done with the 3, let's just adjust. Good. Adjust again. So from here now, I'm going to click this and then copy. So I'm copying from here to there. So I have how many urinal? So I have like this, which is okay for me. So this part can be a place where you keep something bucket for the people that are going to be watching this place. So I'm going to open this place wide. So like split into 2. Sorry, you return it. So split into 2. Oh, what am I doing? So split it into 2, then open it wide and open this wide. Okay, so I'm going to get the door here, a normal entrance door. So I can have double door there too, so it's no matter. So just like general entrance, so let it be open and be wide. So that is it. Let me just move this. Good. So as I have this one now, I will just like copy everything from here except to arena. I don't need it for the Revit doesn't use arena in their own space. So just like mirror this. Good. So this is done in a space. Then we can like what we have here, just like this, because female use toilets a lot. Sorry for that for whoever that is concerned. So we are like get things done. So we just copy this and say copy. So you pick from here and paste it here. I think with this you can delete this one. Then extend this to the top. So this is going to be for duct. So extend out to the top. So where we do here is that we break this. Then we put this like this. So then we put the door. Just say copy from here to here. Good. So I'm done with that. So we do this and sense. So what would we do? We mirror this. Let's then mirror it and get it done like this. Okay. We do the same thing. So just like say mirror, instead of getting mirror here, we can just like paste this one to say copy. Good. So that's what we do. We'll be done. So what do? We remove this one because it's not needed again. Delete this. So what we do here is that we open this up again. So this one's going to be the demarcating space. So female side, male side. As long can like remove this one, move this up. So I have enough space. So the female with male. So everyone will be able to move within their respective space. So here now I just like click solid and then bring it here. So say that we have already designed the convenience perfectly and accurately. So the ocean basins are here. So for this one, we can decide to reduce the toilet if it's much or something like that, but it does not matter for now. So let it be. It's a normal stuff. So instead of arena for male, so we have a complete toilet for female to use. So that is it. So you do it like call one ladies, like this, you call it ladies. Then you call this one gents. Copy. Then you call this Control A. I call it gents. So that defines the purpose of female toilet and male toilet. So what we do here, that's exactly what we were able to do at this position. So I'm going to delete this one because this one is here. So I'm going to call this place and divide it. I'll call it surface. So the surface in sense that this can be rented by those who are into service of a car or things like that, or the mechanic consulting the staff for the Plaza. So I think with this one now we are able to accurately judge an issue. So but before we go now, what we do is that most of these shops, like especially these ones, are going to have an open section. So what I'm going to do is that I will click here and click. So we are going to use stock front for them. So then they are going to touch the edge. So I'm going to say 25. Now we work on that based on this. So from here Let's say 2500. Press enter. So that's represent. So from here now we do the same thing by saying copy. So you copy from here and paste it here. So if you have those ones, so you select, then you start copying them from position to position. So these are the area that is needed, and that is what we are doing. So you select and paste to load on those ones too. So the same thing you do here if you want. Are you getting it? So here now you do the same thing as well. So the shops that are here, you do it here again. So most of what we have there are going to be replicated. So this is the restaurant. It's going to maintain the same pattern as well. I think we with this, so you can quickly get on 3D and let us view what we are working on so far. So this is the aspect of which we have created. So just let's say consistent color. Just make the color realistic. So let it update. So after it updates, so this is the color. This is how far we have gone for the plan for now. So for this is not where we are going to stop. Let me quickly create something. So we are going to come here on the foundation. So at the foundation now we are going to be seeing at level 1. So that will guide us on what we are creating and what we are doing. So for here I'm going to click on this and then say I'll hide all the categories. So from this now, from here, this is where I'm going to create all my plan and set activities. So this is what I'm going to work from now. So I will go here. I will just want to copy this annotation. I will say copy, then come to level 1, and I will say paste, align to the current level, which is like this. So what I have here is that I'm going to have my entrance somewhere here. So this is what I do. I will copy from here now, and I will say 5 meter. 5 meter cannot be okay because I'm going to have double entrance. So I'm going to say 6 meter will be okay. Just press enter. Okay, so 6 meter will 6 meter be okay for the entrance. So I have that 6 meter. Then I will have, let me create another 6 meter. So then I'm having how many? So I'm having 12 meter to this position. So I'm going to do something here by now rearranging those stuff. So what I do is I create similar, then I start my landscaping. So here is what I'm going to have. So it's design. So you just like work on things. So repeat like that. So you take this one up and finish it like this. So you work on this one as well. 2 meter. I think it's too much because now I'm going to assign position and portion to some of these position things that we are seeing here because I'm at the foundation level. So here is going to be like a parking space for me. So I'm going to reduce this one. Just click and say okay. Remove the middle line, which is not needed. So this one is going to define another procedure entirely. So why am I having this one in this place? I'm going to work on it by saying, let me quickly do the needful by clicking here and say model in place. So model in place now, I will just like, let me just use placements and I will rename it. I will call it what? Site scape. Okay. So from here now, I will start creating using extrusion. So the first thing I need to do is to use my line solid. So select all this, select like this, select and select. So select all anywhere, you know. So most of these are still subjected to editing, but this is just the way that I want to use to correct all the design and start the project in a convenient way for me. So I'm going to do this by clicking. Then what I need to do here is that I will draw a line. Good for me. Then I will like good. So I see okay. So here is what we now we select this because that's already have what I need in that position. So I will go back to 3D and see what I've done. So accurately the areas are coming out one after the other. So this is as far as we are going to go on this particular project for this period. So in the next class we are going to now develop a lot of things together where we are going to work. So it's a big project that require big time concentration. So we work on this and get ourselves a good ideas of what we are doing. So at this level, I think some of these have issue, which is this. So I'm going to reduce this to 3000. Good for me. So now, before I can look at something is jumping up on this place. So let me quickly go here, select like we used to do, select everything here, and you say copy. So you go to foundation and you say paste, align to the current view. So when everything is aligned, so what you need to do is that you remove the varieties from there and you call it what 800. So later on, if you want to later work on this, so we later have to work on them. So I'm going to say no. So select all instance here and then delete completely. Do the same thing here because we don't need that. Select all instance here and you delete it. So when you go back to your 3D, you should see something appears by like this. So these are the foundation basis of what we are going to work on. So in the tutorial that is coming, we will continue to develop this and we are going to see the beauty of this nature.